So question 1 asks, for what values of b will that have a unique solution? So a unique solution just means well, it basically means that b will have one solution. So obviously for absolute values, that means that you can split this equation, or you can turn it into two equations. So you'll have 2x minus 1 is equal to x plus b, and 2x minus 1 is equal to negative x plus b. And this is just negative x minus b. So we can singleize the x. So let's just move some stuff around. So we'll find that for this one, x is equal to b plus 1. And for the other one, 3x is equal to 1 minus b. And then so x is equal to 1 minus b divided by 3. So to solve for b, we want to find b. So we know that x and x are the same thing. So we can set them equal to each other. So we'll have b plus 1 is equal to 1 minus b over 3. And now we can solve for b. So we can cross multiply, and move the 3 here. So you have 3b plus 3 is equal to 1 minus b. Move some stuff around. 4b is equal to negative 2. That means your b is equal to negative 1/2. Question 2. 4 couples are at a party. 4 of the 8 people are randomly selected to win a prize. No person can win more than once. And we want to find the probability that both members of at least one couple win a prize. So the easiest way to do this is to just do complementary counting. So we'll basically do the total probability, or 1, minus the probability, some probability, the probability of no couples win. So this is no couples winning. So to find that, let's just first find this thing. And for no couples to win, first we're going to choose our first person, which is you just choose one person. So there are 8 people, so you have 8 choices. And then after you choose that person, you have 7 people left. And you can't choose that person's couple or that person's partner. So that means there are only 6 people you can choose from. Oops. And after you choose that next person, then you're left with 6 people to choose from. And you can't choose either the first person you chose or that person. You can't choose couple, the first 2 couples, anyone from the first 2 couples. So you only have 2 couples left. So that's a total of 4 people. And then after you choose that third person, you have 5 people left. Well, 5 people left that are not chosen. And since there's only 1 couple left, then you can only choose 2 people. So basically, each one of these probabilities, you're just choosing one person from one couple. And now when you multiply this together, you'll get 8 over 3 over 30, 8 over 35, and you want to subtract that from 1 to get 27 over 35. Question 3. So this is a logic problem. And we know that, P beats Q. So I'm going to write it like this. First, last. Well, not first. But, okay, never mind. So basically P beats Q. So P is in front of Q. P also beats R. And Q beats S. And then P is in front of T as well as Q. So T is in front of Q. So just looking at everything, all the information they give us, we can see that P is not beaten by anyone. So that means that P has to be first. And if P is first, if we know that P is first, then that means P cannot be third. So now let's just see if Q can be third. And so we know Q has to be behind T and P, so we can do like PTQ and then R and then S. So this case satisfies all 4 of these, and as we can see, Q can be third. So Q can be third. And let's see if R can be third. So if we want R to be third, we could just build off of this, and we can put an R, we can put R here, and then still all 4 of these will be satisfied. So R can also be third. Now let's look at S, and well, S cannot be third because S is behind Q. S has to be behind Q, and we already know that Q is behind P, T, P, and T. So that means S has to be behind all 3 of these letters. So so S has to be either last or fourth. So S cannot be third. And then for T, yeah, T can also be third. We can put R in front of T, and then this case will satisfy all of these. So we can see that P and S are the only letters or runners who cannot finish third. Okay, question 4. So the sum of any 3 consecutive terms is 30. That piece of information will be very key to solving this. So if we know that the sum of any 3 consecutive terms is 30, then basically A plus B plus C plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H. All of these are sets of 3 consecutive terms, and we know that these are all 30. So basically all of this adds up to 90. And we also know that B plus C plus D and and E plus F plus G. These are also two sets of consecutive terms, and so this adds up to 60. Now, if you subtract these two equations, you can eliminate a lot of stuff. So you can eliminate the B, the C, the D, the E, the F, and the G. So that leaves you with A plus C plus H. And then 90 minus 60 is 30. Okay. So we know that C is also 5. So basically A plus 5 plus H plus H is 30. So that means A plus H is 25. All right, last question. So we have some line, some vertical line that divides this triangle into equal areas. So let's just draw some random line. It'll probably look something like this. So this line, the equation, we're gonna let it be x is equal to a. That's the equation of the line. So first of all, we know that the area of the triangle ABC is equal to 1/2 times base. The base is just AC, that's 8, times the height, and the height is 1. Yeah. So that will give us an area of 4. And so basically, this line will split the triangle into areas of 2. So the line BC has an equation of y is equal to 1/9 x, since the slope is just 1/9, and the y-intercept is 0. So knowing this, we can represent this point, this intersection point, as a over 9, and we're gonna call it point E, and let's just call this point D. Okay, so now we can represent the area of DEC in terms of A. So first of all, we know that it's 2 since it's half of the big triangle. And we also know that it can be represented as 1/2 times the base, which is just 9 minus A, times the height. And the height is just 1 minus A over 9. So this is basically equal to, if we're gonna multiply it all together, it's equal to 1/2 9 minus 2a plus a squared over 9. The answer to question 2 was that. So this, we're just gonna, yeah, okay, I just rewrote everything. So we're gonna get rid of this 1/2. This turns into 4. And basically just solve for a. I am running out of time, but this is a quadratic equation, so you'll have two answers, 15 and 3, and it's